Hey besties, here is exactly how to keep the power in a relationship. These are tried and true methods that never miss. Number one, you need to set clear boundaries. Remember, boundaries are how you teach somebody else how to treat you. And when it comes to men, you need to set these boundaries early on in the relationship. It's much more difficult if you've been letting him walk all over you to then all of a sudden switch up the power dynamic and set strong boundaries. He's going to be like, what happened? What changed? You need to establish from the very beginning, when you first meet him, that you are a woman who respects herself and holds strong boundaries. When it's very clear that you will not tolerate a lot from this man, that you hold your self-respect higher than your feelings for him, then he is going to step up to the plate and treat you better. This is how some women consistently get princess treatment from men. It's not because they magically only attract men up here. It's because they will not tolerate behavior down here. And therefore, men like this on this level filter themselves out. And that's working to your benefit as a woman. You do not want men down here. A pro tip on this is to get really comfortable saying the word no. Remember, this nice girl complex that so many women were brought up with, to people please and make everyone around them comfortable, that is outdated conditioning. You need to shed those layers and feel comfortable telling people no, or you don't want to do things, because that warrants respect. You're prioritizing yourself, and everybody wants to be around people who respect themselves. 2, you need to maintain a level of independence. Codependency, that is the old you. Now you know you're that bitch, and any guy who's going to be in your life has to consistently prove himself. You're not just looking for somebody to fill a void because you're lonely. This might work for a period of time, but to have a long-lasting relationship, you need to maintain some independence. That means having your own social circle, having your own hobbies, having your own career, having your own fitness routine, all these things that fill up your cup, and then this guy is just a side character. I will speak for the majority of men right now when I tell you they do not look at relationships as this North Star in their life the same way that most women do. Your relationship, while important, while a key part of your life, is just that. It's a part of your life. Instead of seeing a man as your savior or your end goal, he's really just like a great side dish on your already abundant meal. Take it from me, healthy relationships thrive on 2 partners that have independent lives. They're whole people. They're not 50% of people. They're whole people, and they come together in sacred union. And I would even argue that when you always maintain the ability to walk away from a man, this is when you never have to, because he knows that if he doesn't act right, you're gonna take a hike and go find a better guy, and that keeps him in check. 3, you need to prioritize your own needs. This is why there's that statement online, men love selfish women. That doesn't resonate with me personally. I would say men love women who love themselves. But when you make sure that your needs are met first, then you show up differently in a relationship because you're not depleted. That's why I always say hold the boundary of not texting a guy back after 8 p.m. because you are focused on yourself. You're putting yourself to bed, you're meditating, you're reading books, you're doing a bunch of self-care that makes your cup full. And then you can show up differently for this man. When you're constantly choosing a man over yourself and your well-being, you're slowly getting depleted, and he is respecting you less for that. So an easy way to incorporate this is to take time in your schedule, set it aside for just you. So maybe it's Pilates every week or a massage or whatever makes you feel the best, most radiant version of yourself. 4, don't lose your voice. Stay vocal about your desires and your needs in a relationship. Obviously, I would encourage you to communicate this consciously, kindly, but stop molding yourself to what you think men want you to be, because when you become the doormat, he just respects you less. He doesn't like you more. 5 is always knowing your worth. This is why I love mirror affirmations every morning, looking yourself in the eye in the mirror and saying, I am worthy of love, I deserve love, I am loved. Because when you love yourself, then everything in your life reflects that energy. Then everybody loves you too. But when you feel like you're not worthy of love, on a subconscious level, you will sabotage your healthy relationship because you feel unworthy of it. So affirmations are a great way to do this. A gratitude journal is another one. Also, surrounding yourself with friends who make you feel amazing. Never settle for less than you deserve. 6 is emotional regulation. When you sit and you cry and you beg a man to act right, all he's seen in that moment is that he holds the power in your relationship dynamic. You are so subservient to however he feels. He's in charge. But when you have emotional regulation, even when you are triggered, you're able to calmly breathe through that energy when your nervous system is freaking out. That's why I love meditation. Then you maintain the power in the relationship dynamic. 7, you maintain a healthy level of mystery in your relationship. I know you want to text him all day and tell him every thought that passes in your mind, but really that's what your friends are for. Having a little bit of mystery in a relationship keeps a man chasing after you even once he's made the commitment. Remember, the way that you as a woman, you want safety from a man, you want security from a man. Men do not want that. They want intrigue. They kind of secretly love to wonder about a woman, to ruminate on her. So leave a few things to the imagination and don't be an open book. Allow a man to pull back your layers like an onion and get to know you better. Think Victoria Beckham vibes. David Beckham is going to be chasing that woman until the day he dies because she maintains a level of mystery. It's that black cat energy that all women strive to be. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel and book a one-on-one with me.